This is Carly McDonald here in the centre. Short pass straight away there to Cleo Mini. Mini to Morse. Morse looks ahead. It's cut off straight away there. Well, momentarily anyway. Mini looks around. Back in the direction here of Wicks. Wicks to McDonald. Back to Mini. Looks around. Good option. Finds one. This is Hayley Ray. And she puts through the first score of the game here. 1-0 is the score. By here of Seville. And now it's Berwick's turn out of the centre. And they move it forward here pretty quickly. Got the ball here. This time is Clark. And now to Paporki. She puts it through. Scores level here at Berwick. 1 apiece. Pass here to Mini. Just a short one. Back to McDonald. Looks around. Back here to Wicks. Now Mini again. Now Morse. Looks around. Good pass here to Ray at the back. And she puts it through Hayley Ray, so scores 2-1 here. Down at Berwick. Seville with the early lead. 2-1 is the score. Working around here. The ball that time there was Bidwell. Fumbling there momentarily was Clark. And Clark puts it through, scores 2-2 here between Seville and Berwick. Again, responding goal. McDonald out of the centre straight away. This is Mini. Back here this time to Lenny. Up ahead back to Mini. Work the ball around here. This is Wicks back to Mini once more. Now Morse has got it. Looks ahead. Where can she go? Short pass here. That time to McDonald. And now Hayley Ray. Shot's not quite on target. Cut off here by Hanley. She looks around. Short pass here. This time to Bidwell. Bidwell goes up ahead to a teammate. This time here in Quinn. Short pass to Bidwell. Quinn once more. Looks around. Cut off by Mini beautifully. Numbers here with Berwick though. And this is Webster actually here with the ball. They get the ball moving forward here for the time being. Had it momentarily there was Stewart. So they look around the inside of the attacking third here. This is Papaki. Looks around, pass her in the direction of Clark, but just not quite working out.
Well done, Pub. Yes, come on, Wickers, let's go.
And Emma Clark puts that one through. So early lead here now with Seville. Scores 3-2 here. Now going the way of Berwick. Pass going back here. That time there to Webster. And a good pass kept in play there by Wicks. Well, not according to the umpire anyway. So this is Hayley Stewart with the ball. Just goes backwards with the pass here. That time to Bidwell. Bidwell looks around. And Stewart. So Stewart, where can she go? Looks ahead in the direction of Clark. Couldn't quite get it to her. And it's cut off here for the time being by Lenny. Who goes to the pass up ahead here to Morse. Lenny's got it once more. Short pass to Mini. They're inside the attacking third, but back to Lenny for the time being. Now up ahead to McDonald. She looks ahead. Goes to, this is Morse. Morse looks around. McDonald's got it once more. Short pass to Mini. Now Morse. She can have the shot and level the scores up. And she's got it. So 3 apiece here. Seville get the responding goal, and the score is 3 apiece here. And they're inside the attacking third straight away, trying to run onto it that time there. Was Quinn. Couldn't quite do so. So this is Hanley. Hanley short pass, but it's cut off by Mini. Now Morse looks around, goes back to Mini. She's got options up ahead, goes back to McDonald low. McDonald looks around, she goes back to Wicks. Wicks in, that's not a very good pass at all though. Cut off beautifully, that time there by Bidwell, and they're away here, Berwick. Short pass this time to a teammate and Webster. Webster looks around, just goes back there, that time to Quinn. Now Webster once more. Webster with a pass in the direction of Bidwell, but Seville got the numbers here, and it's cut off beautifully that time there by Duncan. So Duncan, short pass here, this is Wicks. Wicks pops it over the top here. Now Lenny. Now this is McDonald. Mini in the wing attack position there. Wicks once again to Mini. In good position. Short pass here to McDonald. And now Hayley Ray. This for the lead back here for Berwick. Or Seville, I should say. Cut off here by Hanley, but she's been done for contact. So Hayley Ray, this to put Seville back in front. And she does just that. 4-3 is the score. On the way of the visiting team here, Seville. On our second netball game here on the Game Face live stream. And on the AFL Outer East Facebook page. The ball moves around here. That was Bidwell that time. Short pass there went to Hayley Stewart. And now back here in the direction of Quinn, who's got it now. Stewart once more looks around. This time it's Webster. Webster, another short pass here. I think this is Quinn once more. Now it's Bidwell. Bidwell up ahead to Papuki. Short pass there. Clark kept it in play. Oh, going in very hard there was Wicks. And I think she's okay. Now Emma Clark could have a shot, decides against it. Goes back to Stewart. Stewart looks around. Now Bidwell. Papuki can't quite take it. And the ball trickles out of bounds here, so it'll be taken here by Stewart. And she looks around for options to Clark now. Clark looks around, goes back to Stewart. So a bit of a slow build here for Berwick. Now Bidwell. Where does she go? She goes back once more, this time to Webster. Webster back to Bidwell. Bidwell in the Papuki direction. Doesn't quite work out. Now Wicks has got it for Seville. She goes with a short pass there that time to Duncan, I think it was. In fact, it wasn't Duncan, it was Lenny. Now they got the line here. McDonald came in, did well. Lenny's got it once more. Now Wicks goes up here with a good pass here to Morse. Morse looks around, goes to Minnie. Minnie works it to Wicks here. Good pass here. Now McDonald, short pass to Morse once again. She pops over the top. Beautifully cut off there by Hanley. And they're away here once again, Seville. That time the ball there was with Quinn. She pops over the top to Webster. Now they're in the attacking third here. This is Stewart. Good pass to Papuki. And this to level the scores, and she does just that. Score is 4-4 here. Here at Berwick. Scores level, 4 goals apiece. And now Morse has got the ball. Short pass to Minnie. Where does she go? She goes with an even shorter pass there to Wicks. And so Wicks will take it once more. Short pass to McDonald. McDonald looks around. She goes back to Wicks. McDonald calling for it, doesn't get it. Goes to Minnie in the end. She pops over the top beautifully to Hayley Ray. And this to put Seville back in front. She does just that. Scores 5-4 here to the visitors. And they're doing this very well early, are the Blues. And now Berwick inside their team. That's a good pass to Clark. And doesn't make it work with that shot. She will take it again here though. And this time she puts it through and scores 5-all here. So scores level again here at Berwick. And McDonald, short pass over the top here to Minnie. Minnie looks around, she goes to Morse. He found a bit of space, thumped away beautifully by Webster, but it was recovered there beautifully that time by Lenny. Morse has got it again. She looks around for options, thumped away beautifully there that time by Bidwell. And Berwick are on the counter-attack here now. Pass goes back to Webster for the time being now. Quinn looks around. Where does she go? Pops it over the top laterally to Webster. That was a good pass here. Got the ball that time with Stewart. Now Papuki. Papuki's going to get it again. Now it's thumped away by Lenny. Berwick recover it once more though. And now Lenny's got the ball here for Seville, so a bit of back and forth here. Lenny, Duncan, now Wicks looks around. Wicks short to Lenny once again. She's had a bit of it so far this quarter. Now McDonald, she looks around. She goes with a bit of a lateral pass there that time to Wicks. McDonald's got it once more. She bounces it to Minnie. They could get inside the attacking 30 for a second, but it's a slow build. Wicks, eventually they do. This time through Lenny, McDonald. Now Ray, she looks ahead, but doesn't have any options for the time being. McDonald goes to Morse, back to McDonald. How can they work this, Seville? That's a very good pass. Morse is onto it. Accuracy is not quite there. It was kept in play. Morse has recovered beautifully. And this to give Seville the lead back once again. And she does just that. Score 65 here, the way of the Blues. So top of the table clash here today between first place Seville and second place Berwick. And so far this game is everything that you'd want it to be. It's a very close contest. It's pretty good quality standard on netball too. And this is Bidwell here with the ball for Berwick. And she goes with a short pass to Papuki, who passes it to Clark. It's knocked away from her. Oh, hang on. Thank you. That's okay. And this to level the scores here again. And beautifully done there by Berwick. So score 6 apiece once again here. Thanks. That's okay. So this is Minnie, short pass to Morse. Thank you. So working it around here now. And now Hayley Ray's got it. And doesn't quite get it. It's cut off by Hanley. She goes with a short pass here to Webster. Webster back to Hanley. Hanley now with a short pass there. That time it's taken away though from Quinn. But they recover it nonetheless. This is Bidwell in the Webster direction. And she's been affected here, so ball to be taken by Hanley. She goes with a short pass there to Webster. Now Bidwell goes inside. This is Clark. Just working it around here now. Good pass there. That was from Stewart, but it's cut off beautifully there by... in fact, it's Aaron Baker there in the goal defence position. The AFL-LRS website not doing me any favours here, but that's okay. So it's actually Aaron Baker at goal defence for Seville. And Indiana Pinnock in the goal defence position. So Minnie, good pass, but beautifully cut off there by Hanley. And now Bidwell's got the ball, but cut off again here, this time by Baker. She just goes with a short pass to Minnie. Now McDonald works it out to Minnie once again, now to Morse. So can Ella Morse put them back in front? She can, very, very well done. Score 7-6 here, the way of Seville. So it's goal for goal here at the moment with Seville just with that slight advantage. That 1 goal lead, but Berwick, you think they're just about to get another one. Papuki spilled it, but she recovers nonetheless. This to level the scores once again. And she does just that, score 7 apiece. Seven all, here we go. Ball knocked away here, and they've got it once again here. Berwick, and you think for a second here they might just be able to hit the front. Pass goes to Clark. She looks around. She goes back to her teammate in Bidwell. And now Clark has the chance to put them in front. Shot's just offline. It's beautifully cut off here by Baker. But it's going to be okay. So Pinnock looks around. And ball trickling towards the line here. But I think it's just going to stay in play for the time being. So Pinnock's going to take it once more. And she looks around. Where can she go? Just goes up the line there to Wicks. Wicks a short pass to McDonald. McDonald now to Minnie. Minnie in the direction of Morse. Does that pretty well. Now in the direction of Ray. Hanley did pretty well, but I think she's been done for contact here. So Morse is to put Seville back in front again. That's a pretty good shot at goal, and it goes straight through. 8-7 is the score. Seville once again with that slender 1 goal lead. Now Duberg responds. So they work it around here for the time being. This is Baker. Goes a short pass. Morse did well to help her out. She was about to fall into that attacking third where the goal defence position obviously can't go into. So as well there, Morse. So what does Ella Morse do here? She wants Ray. She might have a shot here. No, she does eventually get it to Ray. And Ray doesn't quite get it. And Webster's done very well here. Short pass to Bidwell. Bidwell looks around. She goes back to Webster. Webster goes up the line here. Pretty good pass there that time to Quinn. Webster once again. Tried to get into the ball there with Stewart, but it's cut off. Morse has got the ball now. Wicks, she looks laterally. She does go laterally. That time to Baker. Now Minnie's got the ball. She looks around. She goes to McDonald. McDonald back to Minnie. Looks around now. Morse has got it. It's to stretch the lead out to 2 goals. I don't think it's been that high all day, but Webster does well to cut it off. She goes with a good pass to Bidwell. Bidwell, not much up ahead. She goes back to Webster. Webster fumbles but recovers. Looks up ahead. That's a pretty good pass to Stewart. Stewart worked it pretty well here. That's Papuki who's got the ball now. Stewart's got it once more. Back to Bidwell. Bidwell out wide to Papuki. She's got Clark there in the circle. Gets it to her eventually so Clark can level the scores here. Make it 8 apiece. She does just that. Score is 8-8 here now. So Berwick level the scores once again. What happens next? Does Seville take the lead back again, or do Berwick take the lead for the first time today? Score is 8 apiece here at the moment. Wicks has got it. She goes in here to McDonald, so they're in the attacking third once again. They look around. Minnie's got the ball. Passes. Hanley's done pretty well there. Didn't give away the contact, and she's won the ball back for Berwick. So they get the ball moving up here. That time it was Quinn. Now it's Stewart. Laterally here to Webster. Webster up ahead to Clark. Back to Webster. Webster, pretty good pass to Papuki. It was to her advantage, and I think Pinnock might have been done for contact here potentially. What's the umpire's call? Yes, she has. So Papuki, this to put Berwick in front. Doesn't quite work, but she recovers it, so she'll have a second go at it. And that time she puts it in front. Scores 9-8 this time the way of Berwick. So the home team put the lead for the first time today. Score is 9-8. And they've got the centre pass here now to Berwick. And Webster's got the ball for the time being. Passes it to Quinn, but beautifully cut off there by Minnie. Morse back to Minnie. She looks around. Wicks has got it. Now Morse once again. Where can she go? She got Ray up ahead, doesn't go for it, goes for McDonald, then Ray's got it. Ray puts it through and scores level once again here. 9 apiece here in this top of the table clash, and that's the end of the first quarter here. And you have to say it was a fairly even game there for that first quarter. No team got ahead by more than one goal in that game, and we go into quarter time. The scoreboard reflects probably just how close this game has been. It's all level at the moment. We're going to take a short break here, and we'll be back to bring in the second quarter. So a very big clash here still in Division 1, and this is Gabrielle Duncan who's moved into the centre position for Seville. And Seville very quickly to get the ball to Hayley Ray there, and now to Morse. Back to Ray. Hanley defending grimly, but ultimately wasn't successful. So Duncan looks around, gets it to Ray. That's a very good pass in good position. Ray puts it through, and Seville with the early lead here in the second quarter. 10-9 is the score. And beautifully cut off there by Duncan. She's done that very, very well. Looks around. They get the ball here. This time to Minnie. A fumble there from Duncan, but she's recovered it. Duncan goes ahead. That's a good pass to Minnie. She looks around. Works a pass there back to Duncan. Duncan, that's cut off here by Webster. Webster with a short pass to Quinn. Webster looks ahead. Got the ball there to Bidwell. Quinn's got it. Now Stewart. Stewart with a good pass. They continue to work the ball around here for the time being. Papuki's got it. Still level the scores here for Seville. And she puts it through. So it scores 10 apiece here. Berwick getting one back for themselves. So it's 10-all here at Berwick. So this is Minnie here with the ball, working it around. She went back there to Wicks. Morse looks around. Oh, that pass there almost cut off by Quinn, but she just couldn't quite finish off the job. Now Minnie's got it once more. Where does she go? Couple of 1-2 passes here with Morse. Morse now eventually has it. She looks like she wants to have the shot. She doesn't in the end. She goes back to Duncan. Duncan, Minnie, fumble there by Ray. Who's going to win the foot race here? Neither, and Seville are going to win the ball. So Minnie looks around here. Where can she square it up to? She goes to Ray, who's setting up for the shot. It just doesn't quite fall through. And they get the ball moving away here. So this is Quinn now with the ball. She goes with a lateral pass to Webster, who's fumbled, but picked it up. Gee, just at the most inopportune of times there, but they keep the ball moving forward. This is Papuki. She looks around. Where does she go? Goes back to Bidwell. Papuki once more. This for the lead here for Berwick. And doesn't quite get it. The ball thumped away. Beautiful little knock on there that time by Stewart. Papuki goes out wide to Bidwell. Goes in the direction of Collier. And Collier's got it once more. This for her first shot at goal for the day. And she has put it through. So scores 11-10 here the way of Berwick. And the home team take the lead here now for the time being. So 11-10 here is the score. And so they're working around here for the time being. So this is Papuki now. Real good chance here for back-to-back goals. No team's had a lead of more than one goal here today. And Collier had the ball there, passed it back for some reason. Eventually she takes possession. So a golden chance for Berwick. 2-goal lead. They've got it. 12-10 is the score here, the way of the home team. Collier puts it through. She's already having a bit of an impact after just coming on in this second quarter. And now it's Seville's turn here with the ball. Wicks has got it. She looks around. Eventually puts it inside. Morse wasn't looking, and that's gone out of bounds. And Berwick have won it back. So just a bit of lack of communication there. So this is Danielle Hanley. She looks around for an option here. And eventually gets it up the line here. Works it well to Bidwell. Bidwell back in the direction of Webster. Webster did well, but might have given away contact. I think she has. No, she hasn't. It was Morse. So Bidwell. So they keep possession of the ball here. Berwick lateral pass there to Quinn. Quinn, where did she go? Just another sideways pass that time there to Webster. Quinn's got it once more. Now they're inside the attacking third. This is Collier. Collier looks around. Good pass. Papuki. It's knocked away from her though by Pinnock. So what's to happen here? Collier, a bit of a look-away pass to Papuki. I think that was Aaron Baker who's been done for contact. This for a 3-goal lead here for Berwick. Papuki puts it through. The score is 13-10 here. So a very good goal there for Berwick as they skip away to a 3-goal lead. The biggest of this match so far, knocked away by Wicks. Ball trickles out of bounds, so ball will be taken here by Stewart. Stewart. Options are plenty up ahead. Looks at Collier, eventually goes in the direction of Papuki. And again, Pinnock has been done for contact, so Papuki's going to line up again for a shot at goal here. This to make it a 4-goal lead here for Berwick. And she's put it through, scores 14-10 here the way of Berwick. Home team really taking advantage early in this second quarter. And now Duncan here with the ball. She goes straight away to Morse, wasting absolutely no time. Now Wicks to Minnie, looks around. This is Duncan once again. Duncan, good pass to Ray. Just has to put this through here for Seville, and she does just that. So scores 11-14. The Blues get one back. And the margin back down to 3 goals here. There's a whistle here, and they're going to be brought forward here. Berwick just breaking too early that time there was Seville. So Webster getting the ball beautifully there to Stewart. Stewart in the direction of Collier with strong hands. And stretches that lead back out to 4 goals. So the score is 15-11 here. The way of Berwick, the home team, and Duncan's got the ball in the centre once again, wasting absolutely no time. She goes straight to Minnie. Minnie looks around. Now it's Morse. Morse to Baker. Now it's Minnie again. Minnie, pretty good pass there that time to Morse. She's got it once more. Minnie had it plenty of times in this chain. Ray, the pass took forever to get to her, but she got to it nonetheless. Just working it around for the time being here is Seville. This is Duncan once again. Duncan, good pass to Ray. Ray to bring it back to 3 goals. Ray has got it, and it's back to 3 goals. So important one there for Seville. 15-12 here is the score. And they continue to work the ball around here to Berwick. This is Bidwell. Goes over the top to Papuki. Continue to look around. Papuki in good position. Did very well. Decided not to have the shot. Went to Collier, and they've coughed it up here. Have Seville, or Berwick, I should say. Seville have got the ball now, and Pinnock looks around. Wanted to go for Baker. Eventually went for Wicks. Wicks back to Pinnock. Baker's got it again. Oh, sorry, not Baker. This is Wicks, in fact. They look around here. Wicks has got it once more. Had it a couple of times in this chain. Morse looks around. Short little pass again to Wicks. Duncan's got it now. She works it to Minnie. Minnie to Ray. Ray fumbled but recovered it beautifully. This for 2 goals in a row for Seville. And to bring the margin back to 2 goals, Ray puts it through, and the score's 15-13 here the way of Berwick, I should say. Seville getting the goal though, and they're moving it again here. They're wasting absolutely no time. They're inside the attacking third. Duncan's got it. Duncan, it was knocked away from Webster. Bidwell recovered it. And the ball just bobbling up in the air here. Ray caught it, but Berwick are going to reclaim possession of the ball here for the time being. So where does Danielle Henley go? She just looks around here for the time being. Just goes with a short pass here to Webster. Webster looking around. And that pass there, working okay to Webster once again. So this is Bidwell. Bidwell back to Webster. Webster to Collier. Collier looks around. That's pretty good pass working out to Bidwell. Bidwell back to Collier. Collier, another look away pass. Papuki was onto it, and she's got the goal, and it's back to a 16-13 lead. Well, back to a 3-goal lead, I should say. And Berwick wasting absolutely no time here. Collier, good pass to Papuki. She made that one work pretty well. Puts it through. Back to a 4-goal lead here now. 17-13 is the score. Here at Berwick, the home team just taking a bit of an advantage here as Seville get the ball moving inside their attacking third. Duncan had the ball. She's gone to Ray. Ray back to Duncan. Duncan looks around here. This is Morse. Morse gets it to Ray eventually with strong hands. Ray puts it through, and the score is 17-14 here. Back to a 3-goal margin. And Berwick inside the attacking third already. Papuki looks around. Where can she go? Went to Bidwell. Now she goes wide, beautifully cut off by Wicks. Made sure to keep the ball in place. She got it to Baker. Morse is an option up the line. Wicks gets up there as well. She's done that pretty well. She goes backwards to Baker. Now Wicks, now she goes forward. Minnie did well. Stay composed. Now Morse, she looks around. She goes back to Wicks again. Duncan. Now Minnie. Looked wide at Morse, decided not to go to her. She went to Duncan. Duncan wants to go to Ray. She does get it to Ray. This for 2 goals in a row here for Seville. Ray puts it through. 17-15 the score here. It's back to a 2-goal margin either way of the home team, and Duncan's got the centre pass. She looks around, wastes no time, passes it to Minnie. Minnie looks around. She gets the ball inside the attacking third. Morse has got it in the direction, but beautifully knocked away there by Hanley. Yeah, they can move the ball away here. Collier wasting no time getting that ball to Bidwell. Now Papuki could have the shot. She will have the shot. No, she goes to Collier. So Collier will have the shot this time. She puts it through. 18-15 now the score. So the tempo of this game has really picked up in the last couple of minutes. Both teams scoring very, very quickly. And Berwick have got the ball out of the centre here in absolutely no time. Papuki's got the ball, looks around, goes backwards in the direction of Webster. Now kicked away there that time by Duncan. Very interesting move, and Bidwell gets the ball back. So Bidwell short pass there. Wicks trying to defend grimly, just couldn't quite make it work. Now that time it was Stewart to Collier. Collier, it just bounces out of the goal. Pinnock keeps it in play. No, it went out according to the umpire. So Berwick win the ball back. Couple of passes here, knocked away, defending grimly here at the moment of Seville, but the ball's coming back once again. Done for contact there was Baker. Well, it wasn't Baker, in fact that was Collier to Papuki. Papuki puts the ball through for a goal. Score is 19-15 here the way of Berwick. And it's Duncan here in the centre. Short pass to Morse. Just holding up for the time being. Minnie's got it now. Little bounce pass to Ray. Ray can have the shot, and she will have the shot. That's just going to fall short. Thumped away by Hanley. Webster gets onto it. And got the ball here now is Bidwell. Bidwell works it beautifully that time to Collier. Getting the ball that time was Stewart. Stewart looks around. Thumped away beautifully there by Baker. Pass back here to Bidwell. Bidwell, she's got options up ahead. Went for Collier. Collier went back to Stewart. Stewart now Collier again. Just to make it a 5-goal margin. Collier doesn't quite get it. She'll get it back though. Collier that time puts it through, and the score's 20-15 here now the way of Berwick. So at the top of the ladder, Seville just in a little bit of trouble here, as this lead stretches out to 5 goals now. So looking around here, that's a good pass there to Collier. Collier thumped away by Pennick. She's done that pretty well. Wicks runs onto it. She looks around, just goes with a lateral pass to Minnie. Minnie back to Wicks. Here we go, working the ball around here. Now that was Baker putting on the inside, the attacking third. Now Duncan's got it. Wicks back to Baker. Now Duncan. Duncan passes it beautifully there to Minnie. Minnie looks around, wanted to go for Morse. It was thumped away by Webster though. Minnie looks at Ray, doesn't go for her though. Goes wide to Duncan. Ball's coming back to Minnie here. What can Minnie do? She puts it in the Ray direction, and with strong hands, Ray takes possession of the ball, puts it through for a goal. So 20-16 here is the score. Seville just getting one back there. It's back to a 4-goal margin now. And Duncan has the centre pass, so they've got to create something here to Berwick. And she goes straight to Morse, wasting absolutely no time. This is Duncan in the Ray direction. Couldn't take it one-handed. Who's going to get onto this? It was Webster, and she's done that very well. And now Quinn's got the ball. She looks around. She goes back to Webster. Webster gets the ball up ahead there to Collier. Now Webster again had it a few times in this chain. Couple of lateral passes. Got the ball now with Stewart. Papuki fumble, but she recovered. She's got it to Collier. Does Collier have the shot? No, she doesn't. She goes out to Stewart. And Papuki's done that pretty well. Passed it back inboard for some reason. She is going to get it back though. To stretch it back to 5 goals, and she does just that. 21-16 is the score here the way of Berwick. And they get the ball moving here again. This is Collier. She goes out wide. Quinn's got it. Now Bidwell. Collier again. And they continue to work the ball around here now. That's on a bad pass. It's thumped away by Pinnock. And Collier's got the ball once again. That's not a bad pass. This is Stewart. She goes out wide here to Bidwell. Bidwell looks inside. Goes to Collier. Now Stewart again. Stewart to Collier. Takes that one cleanly. Now just needs to finish off with the goal. And she does just that. It's a 6-goal lead here now for Berwick. 22-16 is the score. And they've got it in the centre here to Seville through Duncan. And they get the ball inside the attacking third. Duncan's got it once more. Now Morse has got possession of the ball. Needs to get this goal for Seville. And she does just that, 22-17. Now the score, it's back to 5 goals. But Bidwell's got the centre pass here for Berwick. And she looks around. She was affected there by Duncan. Ball moving around here now. This is Papuki. Just a little bit offline with that shot there. That time was Papuki. Yeah, that time she's put it through. 23-17 is the score. They stretch that lead back out to 6 goals to Berwick. And Minnie just fumbling that one there, but she's made it work out okay. Working the ball around. This is Ray. Could have the shot, decides against it. Goes back to Duncan. Morse is put to ground. Looks like she's okay though. And she's going to have the shot at goal here. Just doesn't quite make it work. It was kept in play beautifully by Ray. Minnie ran onto it. Morse could have another shot at goal here. I think she will. So what can she do here, Morse? Makes that work pretty well. That's a goal. So they get one back here again, do Seville. 23-18 is the score. And Duncan's got it here in the centre. So they want to get this moving pretty quickly here to Berwick. There's 20 seconds left on the clock and they get one more before the end of the half. Bidwell back to Webster. Webster to Collier. Goes out wide to Stewart. Stewart looks in. Collier had the ball knocked away from her. But I think Pinnock's been done for contact once again. Now Papuki. So pretty much right on the half-time buzzer here, and she's put it through. And Berwick with a goal right on the half-time siren there. So after a very, very even first quarter, the home team Berwick taking a 6-goal advantage into the end of the first half. We'll be taking a short break here at half-time. We'll be back to bring in the second half. Moving the ball around here, so Carla McDonald now at the wing attack position. And this is Danielle Hanley for Berwick. Pass out wide there to Quinn. Quinn working a pass there that time. That was to Bidwell, now Webster. So this is Hanley again. Looking around, goes out wide to Quinn. Quinn looks up ahead, she decides to go back to Hanley. Hanley back to Quinn again. Quinn now to Bidwell. Bidwell could pass to Webster. Where can she go? Just a bit stagnant here for the time being. Bidwell's got it again. Laterally to Webster. Now she gets the ball to Stewart. But they've given it up here for Berwick, so Seville win the ball back for the time being. And they're working it up the line here. This is McDonald. McDonald could pass there to Minnie. Where can Minnie go? She's going to go back to McDonald. McDonald, pretty good pass. Hanley trying to get front position. And she's done that very well, so holding off that attack there from Seville. Yeah, they work the ball around here. This is Bidwell. She goes to Quinn, pops it over the top to Webster. Webster looks ahead, just goes with a short pass to Stewart. Now Bidwell. Bidwell looks up ahead. What can they do here? This is a pretty good pass here. That worked out okay. Ray's got the ball once again. Getting the ball forward here, so that's a pretty good pass there that time. They continue to work the ball around here. Now this is Lenny. Moved into that goal shooter position and she puts it through. Does Lenny in the goal shooter position, so important goal there for Seville. They get one back. First goal of the second half. It's Berwick inside the attacking third here. Or their attacking third. This is Bidwell. Good pass there to Papuki. And she puts it through. And just like that, Berwick get the responding goal. It's 25-19 here the score. Back to a 6-goal margin. Minnie in the centre. And passes there to Bidwell. Oh, not Bidwell, I should say. That's actually McDonald of Seville. McDonald's got it. Back to Minnie. Looks around. Where does she go? Good strong pass. Good strong hands. But it's cut off here. Hanley's got it. Short pass to Webster. Webster back to Hanley. Hanley gets it up the line here to Collier. Collier does that pretty well. That was Quinn who had it that time. Now Papuki in the Collier direction. Not going to have the shot. She goes back to Papuki. You could put it through this time. Doesn't quite get it. She'll be getting it back though. So this for a 7-goal lead here for Seville. Or Berwick, I should say. Berwick. And Papuki puts it through. 26-19 is the score here. And so this is Webster looking around. She's got Quinn to the side there. Goes to her. Back to Webster. Now Collier looking around. That's a pretty good pass there. Here's Collier again. Collier went to Papuki. Pass is just a little bit too hot there though that time. So now Baker. Where does she go? Good pass up the line to Wicks. McDonald had it knocked away from her. Wicks, good pass to McDonald. Short pass to Minnie. Where does she go? In the direction of Lenny, who did pretty well out the back. They need to get this goal here. And no, they're not going to quite get it. Trying to keep it in play. There was Ray, actually. She's done so. So Ray for a responding goal here for Seville. She puts it through. 26-20 is the score. Berwick with the 6-goal advantage. And they're wasting absolutely no time here at Seville, but Berwick are going to get onto it here. That was Quinn. Quinn to Webster. Looks around. Good pass there to Bidwell. Quinn again, now Webster once more. Good pass to Collier. Collier and Stewart had the ball knocked away from her.
Yes, well done.
Stewart, good pass to Papuki. This to bring it back out to 7-goal margin. And she's put it straight through, 27-20 now the score. Berwick keeping their advantage here for the time being. They continue to work the ball around here now. Papuki with a long pass back to Webster. Collier got there. There was a bit of a battle there with Wicks, but eventually Berwick win the ball. And that's a long pass in the Papuki direction, but goes out of bounds. It was just a little bit too hot, that one. Working it around, that's Papuki who's got it now. Can Papuki put it through? Yes, she can. 28-20 is the score. And getting the ball in quickly there to Duncan. Well, not Duncan, so that was Minnie, in fact. And Berwick get one, or Seville get one back. 28-21 is the score now. Back to a 7-goal margin. Seville just unable to string a few together, which is what's going to be required if they're going to get back into this game. So short pass there from Pinnock. Minnie looks around. She's going to go up ahead here. Working around. Good pass there to Minnie. Now this is Lenny. Lenny puts it through, so 2 goals in a row for Seville. Just what they needed, 28-22 the score. And Minnie has the ball in the centre. She went to Ray. She fumbled but recovered it. McDonald goes back to Baker. McDonald looks ahead, goes to Minnie once more. Minnie to Ray. This for 3 goals in a row here for Seville. Doesn't quite get it. Hanley cuts it off. So she's done that pretty well. She passes up the line to Quinn. Quinn looks back, goes to Webster. But they're going to get it back here though, Seville. So once again, here we go. And the pass to Lenny not quite working out there. So Hayley Ray, this for 3 goals in a row to bring it back to 5 goals. And she puts it through, 28-23 the score here at Berwick. Seville with 3 in a row. And it will be Bidwell in the centre. And Seville just breaking a little bit too early there once again. And this is Papuki here with the ball. She goes with a short pass there that time to Stewart. Bidwell, Papuki once again. Can they stretch the margin here? Yes, they can. Back out to 6 goals here for Berwick. 29-23 is the score. Papuki with an important goal just to stem the flow a little bit here from Seville. Baker's got the ball now. Minnie looks around. Passes in the direction of Lenny, but just couldn't quite hang on to it. Looking around. And eventually they've got the ball to Hayley Ray. And she puts it through, 29-24 the score here. So very important one there for Seville. They work the ball around here. Ball just going through the hands there at the time with Papuki. Here's Pinnock. Goes out wide to Wicks. Ball's thumped away from Stewart. I think Stewart's been done for contact here though, so Seville can continue to counter-attack. Pinnock passes over the top there to Baker. It's coming back though. So take 2 again. This time she goes to Wicks. No, it's got to come back once more. So eventually goes to Baker. Now Minnie looks around. Oh, and this is in a dangerous position now. They've turned it over. Papuki, long pass in the direction of Collier, who's taken it. And this to stretch it back out to 6 goals. So bit of a costly mistake there. They might be okay just yet, will Seville. And they've won it back. Collier not happy about it, but Seville win the ball back. So Baker goes up to Minnie. Turns around real quickly, gets the ball to Ray. Ray to McDonald. That was a pretty good pass. She's got a 1-on-1 with Hanley. And, Hanley and Lenny it was. Minnie's got the ball. Looks at Lenny. Goes to McDonald. Back to Minnie. Where does Minnie go? She's going back to McDonald. Minnie eventually gets it to Lenny, who just has to put this through. And, no, she doesn't quite. Although Ray's kept it in. And she puts it through, and that's another one for Seville. 29-25 now the score, and they're really starting to bring themselves back into this game. Minnie with the centre pass. She goes out wide to Ray. Ray, and it's thumped away from Collier, but that ball going out of bounds. And they're going to keep possession of the ball here for the time being, will Seville. Short pass there from McDonald to Ray in the direction here of Lenny. She's done that well. Another shot at goal coming up here for Seville. And that one's not going to work out. Ray kept it in play. Hanley trying to do everything she could, but Hanley Ray's going to get another shot at goal here. Hayley Ray makes no mistake, scores 29-26. And Berwick with the ball here now. Collier with a quick pass out there to Stewart. Stewart looking back into Papuki. Couple of 1-2 passes. Need this goal to Berwick just to stem the tide a little bit. That's a pretty good looking shot at goal. It goes through 30-26. So very well done there by Berwick. Getting one back here. Minnie's got the ball though. Quickly pass it to Ray. Wasting absolutely no time here. Seville. So 30-26 here the score. Minnie's got it. Looks at Ray, who just got up at the right time. Got some elevation. And, just a little bit unlucky. Shot was pretty accurate, just bounced out. And now on the counter-attack here is Berwick. Continue to work the ball around here. This is Papuki. She goes with a short bounce pass to Stewart. Stewart to Collier. Collier doesn't quite get that one to work, and that one trickles out of bounds. So Pinnacle take the ball here for Seville. She looks around, just laterally. Beautifully cut off another look-away pass from Collier. But not being allowed there by the umpire. Wicks has got it now. Now Pinnock. Back to Wicks. Wicks up the line here. Good pass. That time to Baker. Now Minnie. Laterally to Wicks again. Wicks now to Baker. Baker a momentary fumble. Did okay though. Now Ray, she's got up the court. Good pass here. Minnie did well. Now to McDonald. Minnie on the outside there. Inboard there was Ray. Gets it to her. Now Minnie once again just pops it up, and good hands from Lenny. And not quite. Daniel Hanley thumps it out. Who wins it here? It's going to be Hayley Ray. So where can Ray go? Wide to Minnie. Puts it up. Lenny's there. And so Lenny can have the shot at goal here. No, she's going to go to Ray. Knocked away beautifully by Hanley. Ray recovers it though. Where does she go? Out wide to Minnie. Minnie had to take it one-handed. Did well. Goes out wide to McDonald. So probably butchered this a little bit, have Seville. And eventually now it's led to a shot at goal here for Lenny. So she just has to put this through, and she doesn't make it count. So Henley to get Berwick moving out of defence. Hanley I should say. Let's get the ball up the line here. Collier works it up the court. She's done that pretty well. Got a hit to Papuki. Now Bidwell. Papuki once again. And just done for contact there was Weeks. So Stewart's got the ball here for the time being. Stewart trying to work a pass there to Collier. And Papuki's going to end up with it. So this is stretch it back out to 5 goals here for Berwick. So they've worked this pretty well, have Berwick. So Pinnock done for contact here. So should put this through Papuki. And she does just that. Cool as ever. 31-26 is the score. So Seville didn't take their chance down that end. Berwick did, and now the lead's back out to 5 goals. And this was Collier looking around. That's a pretty good pass there. Worked it beautifully to Bidwell. Bidwell pops over the top to Papuki. Now Collier doesn't want to have the shot. Good pass to Papuki. It's knocked out of her hands, but she's going to get it back for 2 goals in a row here, and she puts it through. Scores 32-26 here. So doing this pretty well here at Berwick. So Weeks looks around, gets it to McDonald. McDonald looks ahead, good pass to Ray. Ray just doesn't quite get that. Lenny keeps it in play though. And Lenny puts it through. Much later goal, 32-27 is the score. So needed to get that one, did Seville. And passing the ball out of the centre there is Bidwell. Berwick moving this very quickly. Papuki back to Collier. Great bit of play. Collier puts it through. It's back out to a 6-goal margin, 33-27. away the home team, Berwick. And Minnie's got the ball into the centre, quickly passing it to McDonald. So Wicks puts it inside to Minnie. Minnie looks around, goes for McDonald, gets it to her eventually. Ray fumbled but recovered. Now having a shot. And just not quite putting it through. So dying moments here of this third quarter. So umpire just explaining something here to the players. And so it's eventually resulted in Lenny having a shot at goal. She puts it through, 33-28 the score. And so they've just got to hold off this final attack here, really do Seville before going into the final change. And doing it pretty well so far here at Berwick though. Collier looks around, good pass to Stewart, to Papuki, who stretches it back out to 6 goals. Very well done there by Berwick. 34-28 is the score. There we go, and that is the end of the third quarter here at Berwick. Still a 6-goal advantage here for the home team. 34-28 the score, 10 goals apiece in that third quarter. Still a very, very even game you'd have to say. Still a real chance here for Seville to come back and win it. But Berwick will be pretty confident going into the final quarter with a 6-goal lead. We're just going to go to a short break. We'll be back to bring you the final quarter. Well in the centre. And straight away they're already being brought forward here. So Gabrielle Duncan moving to the wing attack position here for Seville. And this is Collier with the ball. Good pass there. Another bit of a look away to Papuki. And there we go. Good start there straight away. 7-goal margin here now for Berwick, the home team. 35-28 is the score. Minnie's got the ball in the centre. She looks around. She goes back to Baker. Baker inboard here. Good pass there to Ray. Now, what can they do with this? Eventually they get it to Lenny. Ray's got it now. Important goal there for Seville. 29-35 the score here, the way of the home team. So Berwick have just sort of had a comfortable lead for most of the day, particularly after the quarter time siren. So Wicks. Now Pinnock. Short pass there to Baker. Back to Pinnock. Pinnock up ahead. Good pass to Wicks. Wicks goes to Baker, who provided the run on the outside there. This is Ray. They continue to move the ball forward here. This is Minnie, who pops over the top. Beautifully done there, though, by Hanley. Got up at the right time. And now this is Bidwell looking ahead. Where can she go? Just the short pass back there that time. So I think it was Malday. And just working the ball around here for the time being. Here's Berwick. And Papuki puts it through, so gets that lead back out to 7 goals. Beautiful bit of play there by Berwick. I'll be pretty happy with how this last quarter's gone or how this game's gone so far. They've started off the last quarter pretty well too. And Hanley wins the ball back here for Berwick. So where can Danielle Hanley go? The short pass up here to Malday. Back to Hanley. Hanley looks around, goes with a pass up the line here. Hanley's got it again. Now to Bidwell. Hanley once more. Now to Bidwell. Just a bit of a slow build up here for Berwick. Lateral pass here. It's Quinn who's been moved into the goal defence position. Malday to Quinn. Collier to Papuki. Collier's done that pretty well. She works it around. Well done there by Bidwell. Bidwell to Collier. Could have the shot, but beautiful pass in the end to Papuki, who's in a much better position. She puts it through, and the score's 37-29 here the way of Berwick. It is an 8-goal margin. So moving the ball around here. And that's a very good pass here to Papuki. This for back-to-back goals here. 38-29 is the score now. It's a 9-goal advantage now for the home team. And really starting to get a bit of a stranglehold now in this game, as we're already 3 minutes into this final quarter. Good pass there that time from Duncan. Now Ray's got the ball. Ray's just got to make this work, and she does. 38-30 is the score now. Important goal there for Seville. There's still time for him yet, but it's slowly running out, and particularly with the way Berwick are playing here so far. This is Papuki with the ball now. Bidwell. Good pass here. Papuki's got it again. Will she have the shot? Yes, she will. Does she put it through? No, she doesn't. Pinnock's got the ball now. This is Minnie. Good pass up the line to Wicks. Wicks wasting no time and getting it to Ray. Ray puts him inside. It was thumped away that time there by Mulday, but it doesn't quite work out to their advantage in the end. So this is a shot here for Lenny. He puts it through, and back-to-back goals here for Seville. 31-38 is the score. And Minnie's got the ball here, so another opportunity again for Seville. They work the ball inside. This is Lenny. She goes in the direction of Ray with strong hands up against Quinn, and just has to put this through. Does Hayley Ray? No, she goes for the short pass there to Lenny. In fact, Lenny doesn't put it through. She's got it back though, so she'll have another attempt. Doesn't get that one either. Lenny once more had to try and keep it in play. That's probably going to trickle out of bounds, you'd think. And they hold him off here for the time being to Berwick. This is Hanley. Short pass here. That's on to Mulday. Back to Hanley. Couple of 1-2 passes. Goes back to Mulday once again. And again goes back to Hanley. He's had a bit of it this quarter already. And Hanley once more. Short pass here that time. This is Mulday again. Back to Hanley. Looking around here. That was Quinn. Mulday, Quinn. Oh, it's thumped away from. That time that was actually Duncan. Had a brain fade there for a second, but nonetheless, Berwick cut it off here. Keep moving the ball around for the time. This is Papuki. Short pass in. That's done pretty well there by Stewart. Wide pass here that time. This is Bidwell. Bidwell in the direction of Collier, who couldn't take it, but I think Pinnock's maybe been done for contact here nonetheless. So Collier to Papuki. And she puts it through, so they get one back here, Berwick. 39-31 now the score. So they continue to just keep a nice handy margin here to Berwick. 39-31 the score here now. Working it around here now. Knocked away there that time by Pinnock. This is Papuki, so she's going to have another shot at goal here. Doesn't quite make that one work. Pinnock on the last line of defence cuts it off. And passes it to Baker. Baker, short one to Wicks. Back to Pinnock. Wicks again. Wicks up the line there that time to Duncan. Duncan looks around. That's another pretty good pass there to Minnie. She's looking at Baker. Doesn't go for her in the end. She goes in the direction that time there of Duncan. Minnie. Locked away there. Hanley gets onto it. Good pass up the line here that time to Mulday. Now that's Quinn. Bidwell, good pass here. Collier's in the middle third. Now they got it to Papuki. They work it around here for a little bit. Bidwell's got it again. Short pass to Papuki. This is stretch it back out to 9 goals. And Papuki's put it through, so they score 40-31 here. And they continue just to keep a handy lead here, do Berwick. I'll be pretty happy with this so far. They continue to work the ball around here, do Seville. That's Duncan. Good pass that time to Ray. Ray looks around, short pass to Minnie. Back to Duncan. Now Ray. Just to bring it back to 8 goals. Ray puts it through. 40-32 the score now here at Berwick. And Berwick wasting absolutely no time there. That was Stewart with the ball that time. This is Papuki. Papuki once more, got it from Bidwell. Bidwell's got it again. Short pass. Papuki once more. Puts it through. 41-32 the score here. And it's been a very good performance here by the home team today. 7 minutes into this final quarter, and they're looking a very good chance of being able to win it now. So this is Hayley Ray. What can she create here? She goes out to Minnie, back to Ray. So I did that pretty well, did Seville. And themselves a shot at goal. Ray puts it through, scores 41-33 here now. So getting one back there was Seville. And they get the ball moving pretty quickly here to Berwick. Papuki had the ball, she went to Bidwell. Bidwell pops it over the top to Papuki. She can have another shot, she can score another goal, and it's back out to a 9-goal margin. 42-33 now the score here at Berwick. And wasting absolutely no time, Duncan's got the ball now. She went with a lateral pass that time to Ray. Ray to Minnie. Minnie looks around, she goes back to Duncan. Duncan, the ball just goes up in the air. Lenny gets onto the end of it. Lenny had it knocked away from her. So just to bring it back to 8 goals, Lenny. It's not going to quite work out. She looks like she recovered it. Umpire says she has. And she puts it through. It's back to 8 goals. 42-34 now the score. Much needed one there for Seville. Ball back in the centre here now. This is Collier with the ball. She looks around. Wide pass, but a good one to Bidwell. Where does Bidwell go? In the direction of Collier. Very well done there to Papuki. Papuki does that very well. 43-34 is the score. Berwick just always seem to get that responding goal every time Seville tried it. And a bit of a comeback. And that's a long pass there. It's in the direction of Ray, and Ray put it through. 43-35 now the score. So goals all of a sudden coming pretty quickly here. Bidwell in the centre. Goes with the pass that time to Stewart. Now to Papuki. Working up the court a little bit. Bidwell's got it again. Now Collier. Looking for Papuki. Gets it to her. Knocked away from Pinnock though. Minnie won at that time. Now this is Duncan here in the centre. Minnie's got it again. She's worked up the court beautifully. Wicks can put them inside the attacking third. Doesn't do it just yet. She goes to Baker. Baker does put them inside the attacking third. This is Minnie. She looks around. Good pass to Ray. So this for back-to-back goals here for Seville. Ray puts it through. Scores 43-36 here now, the way of the home team. Minnie quick pass there. That time to Duncan. Working the ball around Minnie. Lenny had it knocked away from her. Hanley done for contact. She's not happy about it. Short pass to Ray. This for 2 quick ones. Puts it through to Ray. 43-37 the score now. And they've got the ball back in the middle here. Bidwell. Short pass there to Stewart. And beautifully done there by Collier. Done that very, very well. 44-37 now the score. They get the responding goal that they needed there, Berwick. And they get the ball moving pretty quickly here, though, do Seville. Duncan's got the ball. She pops over the top there beautifully to Lenny. Lenny fumbled but recovered. Minnie's got the ball now. They work it around. This is Duncan. Eventually the ball's ended up with Ray. So Ray puts it through. 44-38 the score. So it's back in the centre here with Bidwell. And broken a bit too early again here. You have Seville. Good little pass there. Papuki's got it now. Let's just stretch it back out to 7 goals. Papuki puts it through. 45-38. They keep getting that responding goal, Berwick. You'd have to say they're just about home here with a few minutes to go. They're just holding off every attack here that Seville's got. Ray's got it again. Ray doesn't quite put it through. Hanley's done pretty well. She's been quite lively here in this last quarter. Short pass there that time. That's ball day. Hanley's got it once more. Latchley that time there. To Bidwell. Hanley's got it again to Bidwell once more. And they lose the ball there that time. So Berwick losing it. And Hanley, or Lenny I should say. Lenny doesn't quite get it. Ray gets onto the end of that one. Just to bring it back to 6 goals. Does just that. So important goal there for Seville. 45-39 the score here. So really needed that one. So we've got to work the ball around here this time. Here we go. This is Bidwell. She looks around. Good pass in the Collier direction. She had strong hands against 2 opponents. And she puts it through. And again, they get that responding goal to Berwick.
Welcome to Berwick, H.
Very, very composed finish here by Berwick. Just a few minutes to go here. Now this is Lenny. They got the ball there that time. Is Ray. And Ray doesn't... No, it does put it through in the end. It looked like it was going to fall out, but eventually it dropped through the middle of the goal. 40-46 here now the score. So they continue to work the ball around here now. Where can they go? That's not a bad pass there. That time Papuki's got the ball. Can she put this through? Yes, she does. 47-40 is now the score. So goal for goal here at the moment with a handy margin for Berwick. So they won't mind that at all. As the ball's back inside the attacking third of Seville. Good pass. Ray with strong hands. Ray with accurate shooting. Another goal. 47-41 is now the score. So it's all happening here at the moment at Seville. Bidwell wasting absolutely no time. Got the pass there to Stewart. Stewart wasting no time. It's cut off by Pinnock. Can she keep it in play? No, she can't. So Collier's going to win it back. Where can she go to? Papuki. It's knocked away from her. And they lose it here, so absolutely wasting no time. Pass goes up the line here to Duncan. Duncan short pass to Ray. Ray looks ahead. Pretty good pass here. It falls in the lap of Minnie. Minnie looks around. She goes back here to Wicks. Minnie's got it once more. Now Baker. Baker, short pass to... that was, beautifully done there. Duncan lost it. And they get it back here, though, to Seville. Berwick crowd not too happy about that. Now Lenny's got it. Just to bring it back to 5 goals. Yeah, Lenny puts that one through. 47-42 the score here now. So making it work pretty well here for the time being. That's a very good pass. Ray can't quite put it through. And Berwick are going to win it back through Hanley. Hanley short pass there that time to Mulday. Now up the line to Quinn. Mulday in her direction. Doesn't quite get it though. This is Bidwell. To Quinn. Quinn, beautifully cut off there by Minnie. She's got to get this moving quickly. Wicks did well, provided an option for her. Now Duncan, good pass out there to Lenny. Lenny looks around. Where can she go? Goes back to Minnie. Minnie, the pass to Ray, not very good. Ray keeps it in play. Beautifully worked there that time to Duncan. Duncan, pretty good pass. This is Lenny. Just needs to put this through and doesn't. And Hanley's done that pretty well. Very good last quarter by Daniel Hanley. Seville might have won the ball back there, but the umpire says no. So Hanley looks around, goes with a short option there to Mulday. So dying stages here of this game. Trying to cut it off there was Pinnock. And they win the ball back here to Seville. Perhaps the chance for one last consolation prize. Wicks moving it quickly. Minnie, where does she go? To Baker. Baker, good pass to Wicks. Wicks looks ahead. Where does she go? She gets the ball. That time to Duncan. Duncan to Baker. And that's the end of the game. So, pretty tightly contested top of the table clash here at Berwick. The home team in the end taking the victory. The final score, Berwick 47 to Seville 42. A very hotly contested game here. We want to thank you for joining in on our broadcast here on Game Face and the AFL Outer East Facebook page.